And we are back! From our little break, as the party had just encountered a very bizarre sight in the swamp. Rubbing your eyes to make sure that, yes, this is actually in front of you, standing before you, is a 3-story building, chimney smoking, with multitudes of feet. Fleshy, gigantic human-looking feet just standing in the marsh. Like, a couple of them, the toes are just like... but otherwise are unmoving. And it has stopped in front of you all. And Sir Talavar, out of the cage, just goes, I have seen many a sight, but that may be the strangest.
It's getting up there.
Yeah.
Hello, anyone home?
I think we might need to go inside.
How do we get? Do we have to climb up the feet to get inside? I don't want to do that.
There is a door that is like about...
Curly throws a knife at the door.
I don't believe you have your knife. I think Hauld got it, didn't he?
Ninkasi picked it up and put it in the bag.
out.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
I pulled it out, yeah.
I also have 2.
Okay. So are you just gonna... Yeah. You're just gonna throw it at the door?
Come out of the
Make an
bag,
attack roll.
throw it, get back in.
She's trying anything just to feel alive. Her brother's missing. My Oreos are stale.
Aw.
It's rolling. It's gonna be
12.
12.
You throw the dagger as hard as you can, and it hits on the blunt side, on the handle side, and then falls into the swamp. The building like shudders a little bit, and then just starts sinking very slowly until the door is at like a stepping distance. So like it had sunk like a good couple of feet down, so you now are able to step to where the door is at. And it just sits there.
Stepping inside sounds like a very risky idea, but oh, I am so intrigued on what is inside.
Ninkasi,
I
can you
think we
pick up
should
my dagger on the way in? Please.
There's not many things that have asked me to come inside them, so I feel like, wait, that is how we should do this.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I agree, we should go inside. Why not?
let's go inside.
You make your way up to the door and turn the handle, and opening into it is a pretty cozy looking space. It seems to be kind of like the walls are like a little bit like twisted, as though the wood has been kind of like warped from water damage over the years. There is like a little space for like dining tables laid out, a bar, and sort of like a combined like little desk sitting at the far corner. A staircase kind of ascends up off and into the distance, and there is a human woman looking a little like weather-worn, probably middle-aged, black hair with some like silver streaks kind of pulled into like a tight bun behind her head, just kind of like buffing the bar. Looks up and just goes, "Oh, hey, we got some new guests. Welcome to the end of the road."
Before anyone says anything to Lady Leo, kind of like in a hushed tone, say to the group, like, I think this is a good time to remember the rule of hospitality. They have to be
Curly
gracious
throws a nut. I'm
towards
just
us. Okay. They have to be gracious towards us if we don't, do anything bad or steal anything. Curly.
Good point.
Yeah, absolutely. They have to be good to us.
All right. Well, you lead the charge then, Leo. You're the one with words. You're going to be I think, best to speak for the group here.
From Ninkasi's bag. Me, Curly.
Just turned into Beaker.
Hello, yes. So you were,
Hi,
I don't
yeah.
suppose, expecting us, but you've lowered your feet for us to enter?
Oh,
hello?
the inn. It's if you're not used to the Otherworld, yeah, the inn does that. We move through the land, and when it spies people, it lets them in if they want to. Hi, I'm Sue Harabex. I'm guessing you're all going to be needing rooms.
Yeah.
All right. Individual, or is this like a? I don't know. I'm guessing you're probably adventurers. Is this like a cuddle puddle thing? How many rooms do you need?
Were we even looking for rooms at the
How
moment?
much is a room? First of all.
Oh, any old trinket will do. It's fine.
Well, I'll defer to you lot on this one. Maybe we don't need to stop. Maybe we do. I don't know. Are you all
I
tired?
mean,
I mean, I'm out of spells, but I don't really have
Look,
trinkets
if
to
you
trade.
wanna figure it out later, it's perfectly all right. You're all welcome to stay. I've also got some plum pie in the back. Hot meals too. You can do drinks as well. You know, whatever you need.
Meals, drinks.
Is your pet fairy dragon gonna need anything?
Yeah, can you get him out of the cage? Actually,
You want me to
do you wanna
open your
try?
dragon's cage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know.
we lost the key.
Oh, I got you. You know,
Yeah.
I'll ask
Yeah,
to see.
we're
I'll ask
Happens.
if there's.
clumsy.
We might have like an artificer or two staying. I'll ask the guests. Maybe they can figure it out.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're so clumsy. Would really
Yeah.
appreciate if you could help us.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
packing
no,
so fast.
no worries at all. But yeah, look, as far as reciprocity goes, just you can think about it. Anything you can figure out down the line. Don't worry.
We will tell a story. Like,
Well, it better be a real good story. But sure, I'd love
Yep.
to hear it.
yeah, and we will make music to go along with it, right, Leo? And I nudge.
Make music to
Yep.
go along with the story.
If you want to
Yep.
provide entertainment, that'll count for those of you playing. Yeah.
Sure.
There it is.
Why
There
not?
it is.
We
We're
might
doing
as
it.
well.
Yeah.
All right, Hold. You're a great storyteller.
Well, look,
No,
you don't
you're
need to. You
telling
don't
the
need to
story.
right now. Like maybe the other guests probably want to hear
Oh,
it or
okay.
something.
You write me the story now.
But yeah,
Perform.
why don't we just get your room sorted first, and then tonight you can. That's okay.
Okay. Can you at least try to open this cage?
Look, I'm assuming it's locked magically. Otherwise, you just pick it, right?
True.
I don't
True.
have that kind of magic. But like I said, I'll ask around.
Are you selling anything other than rooms?
Well, it's not selling first of all, but yeah.
Yeah.
Trading.
Is there any trade that you would
No,
like?
no. It's gifting.
It's reciprocity.
It's gifting
Sorry.
freely.
Yeah.
I can't offer as a trade. It's not how this place works.
Well, I would love to sit down with you and just show you my rings.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay.
That's about right.
Okay, the first one's a 20. The second one is a 14.
I'm not gonna lie, you phrased that a little weird, but I am intrigued.
Oh, okay. And then I sit down and I go, I would love to trade you this little pen that I have, because I don't have a ring. I lied to you. Just to get you to think, but I have this very sentimental pen that I can give you that I use to write and remember all my spells that I've learned. What do you think about that?
You wanna gift that to me in reciprocation
Yeah.
for a room? Yeah, if you really do write your spells down with it, that has a lot of sentimental value.
Yeah. Okay. And then before I hand it over, I go, but we get full access of the place.
You already had that, but sure.
Okay. Can you show us everything? And also tell us where Sibilna is? What?
I mean, I wish I knew where she is, to be honest. This whole place has
And
gone to
everyone
shit
knows her.
since
Yeah,
she's
we-
been
Wow.
gone.
The trying times we all wish we knew. Yeah,
I mean, you've seen this bog out here, right?
yeah, crazy
Yeah.
stuff. It's
It's all
wild.
that hag's doing. Back when Sibilna ran this place, it was a beautiful, rolling countryside. There were mountains, there were streams. Man, I miss it. Now it's just swamp gas everywhere.
That's what I call curly.
Who's Curly?
There's fart noises
open-
come from the backpack.
I open up the backpack and I go, you smell that swamp gas? I'm sorry, I mean swamp ass. Swamp ass.
I am not gonna smell your bag, but you have a really dirty herring gun in there.
Hey
there.
Did you just call me? What did you just call me?
You, a rabbit person. I've seen your type before. It's okay.
What?
As long as you're not with the brigands, that's fine.
She's eating carrots.
What the brigands?
Yeah, there's a whole.
Oh, those are Cheetos, not
There's
carrots.
like a whole squad of them, or a gang really, that just kind of go around robbing people a little bit. They never attack the inn, of course, but I hear a lot of stories.
Isn't like robbing kind of like against the law here?
Yeah.
The rules,
Yeah, it
whatever.
is. But like I said, ever since Sibilna, whatever happened to her.
Speaking of
rules are a
Sibilna,
little weaker,
do you know where her palace is? Like a general direction?
Palace.
Where it is on the map?
Yeah, like we have a map here.
Okay, well,
Points
first
to
of
where
all,
on
I
the
don't
map.
know where you got a map from. It's not going to do you a whole lot of good, to tell you the truth. But
Why do people keep
palace
saying that?
is not accessible from hither, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, what?
From Thither or yon?
It might be from those realms. I don't know. I can't get to any
But-
of them. The inn
Ask her if she's
used to be
seen
able to go
Kaza.
everywhere.
Where's Kaza?
I don't know who you're talking about, hon. I'm sorry.
Did you see a big Goliath walking around?
He's got like tattoos on his face. Very
A
big.
bear
hard to miss.
Can't
outfit.
say that I have.
Hmm.
Would your
When did you lose this person?
Couple
earlier
hours ago.
today?
2 hours ago.
It'll probably turn
I
up
don't feel
somewhere.
good.
But
Do you know anyone who might be able to open up this cage?
like I said, I'll ask around. But I can't do
How
it.
long do you need to ask around?
I don't know. As long as it takes. You are all really.
Do you have apples?
You have a
Yeah.
lot of questions. And yes, we have
You
we have some apples. I
Curious
can go get a
bunch.
couple at the back if you want.
Thank
We
you.
should probably rest. At least get our spells back.
Yeah, I want some
Well-
apples.
Like stay the night here?
Yeah, maybe when we wake up and leave, we'll be there because we want to be there.
True. What direction is this inn walking towards?
Oh, it goes where it wants. It goes where the people in it need to go usually. But it gets a bit complicated when there's a lot of people.
How
How
many
other
other?
people are there?
Yeah.
Right now I got
Same. Great minds think alike.
I think I got about half a dozen guests. A couple regulars.
Mm.
Yeah, like I
Well,
said, I
there's
can ask.
4 of
I can
us,
ask him if they
so-
can open.
Yep.
the,
Like, what time is it right now?
cage.
Is there going to be like a dinner upcoming, or is it pretty late?
You can eat whenever you want. It's fine. Kitchen's
But
always
yeah.
open.
Like,
got
can
nothing
I
else to
just
do.
like go into their rooms?
No, I can't. I can't let you do that. That's guest privacy.
What if I like helped you clean?
It's guest privacy, hon. I'm sorry. You're not allowed to do that.
That's
That would make
good
me a
at
bad
cleaning.
host, and I would then violate the rule of hospitality.
Well, why don't we make food for everybody and all come together as one group of people? And that feels very hospital.
Who are you trying to find,
not making a
Hold?
lot
What
of
are you
sense. Is your friend
trying to
okay?
catch someone? Trying to catch someone slipping, or what's going
I'm
on?
just
Hold?
trying to open this cage.
Yes, they said they would help. They'd ask people. We can get the cage open. It's okay. We can do this.
Okay.
Stick in there,
Originally, you
together.
wanted to, leave the cage shut, so I feel like we could wait.
That's the past, okay? We're in the present.
Dude, we're
and
totally
right now
new
in the
people
present.
now.
I've learned from that. Remember, I did some stuff earlier.
I really don't like where this conversation is going.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll hang out and we'll grab food and perhaps rest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
at least
maybe
short
just
rest.
a couple of rooms.
Yeah.
We could.
We could chit chat with people when they come in and out of their rooms, perhaps.
I wanted them all in
I'll
one
ready them
place,
up
you know?
for you. In the meantime, you be
Thank
wanting food or
you.
drink?
I'll take a drink.
Yep.
All right. She takes your orders, goes into the back, and
Apples!
comes back. You guys, are you guys sitting down to some of the tables, or are you just chilling in the entry hall? What do you do?
I would sit down. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I'm probably
awkwardly
sitting
stand around.
Yeah.
She comes
We
back a
can
few minutes later with your orders. There are a number of shiny red apples that she puts on a little plate in little slices for you, Curly. What does everybody else order?
I order a shot for everybody for our adventuring and getting to know each other, except for Ninkasi. I give her nothing.
I healed you.
I'm holding the grudge.
The chat healed him.
This is strategic because if
Sue-
I do not maintain a
Oh, wait, I
relationship,
didn't-
Sue has poured a round of
Yeah,
she
shots.
might not. She might not.
I didn't
actually
heal you
kill
because you
me.
didn't go down.
Sue has poured
It's
a
okay.
round
Well,
of shots.
I didn't go down.
as
Like
you order it.
I saw it all. Like I experienced everything and didn't die. Like I feel like that was better for everybody else.
Ninkasi, the nicest person in the party, is also the one we're all terrified of now.
Yeah, the one with both of
I
their
got
parents.
the power.
Yeah, how dare you have both parents in a game? Anyway, but yeah, I order a shot and then I look over and I go, get her the strongest one. She deserves it.
Me?
Yep.
And then she pours out. So she pours like out of like kind of a couple different bottles. And for the one that Ninkasi gets, it just has like 3 X's crossed out and then 4 X's written below it. It like looks like a Sharpie. And then she looks at you and goes, "Careful with this stuff, hon. It'll knock you on your ass."
I'm just gonna do one shot. That's it.
Rare the most.
Guys, I've worked tomorrow.
Yeah,
Is
I have to work
your
tomorrow.
is your dragon gonna want any?
Yeah, give him whatever he wants.
I would like a nice glass of milk, please.
Oh my
Whoa.
god, dude.
I didn't know he talked.
Perfect. Did
Oh,
your parents love
God,
you
you
too?
want milk?
Why, yes.
Jesus,
I
milk.
would like to have my bones continue to grow nice and strong. Is that a crime?
God, I hate you. Get him some
Freaking
milk.
nerd.
He's the worst. What's
She goes off and gets
Milk
some
drinker.
Spiritstriker.
Yeah.
Who drinks milk?
Yeah, I think we can all agree that's vile.
White
Yep.
milk? That's it? Not even
Mhm.
chocolate milk? Or
Sus!
type
No
of-
strawberries?
no fruit or anything in the milk, dude? No wonder your arms are different sizes.
No wonder he got put in a bird cage. That's
I
a
have
menace.
no idea
Don't
what
let
you are
kids
alluding
look at
to.
him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Make sure you even out your arms when you're working out, bro. Your gains aren't even.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
You only
aiming
have
for
one
games. I
beefy
only
arm.
need to carry my sword at one arm.
Have you tried using your sword to get out?
I did, in fact. It did not work.
Can I have your sword? I can use it.
If you free me, yes. I will grant it to
Ooh.
you.
I bet he's in that
Good fit.
cage for burninating peasants or something. Like, that seems like
I
right
would
up his
never.
MO.
This guy's pretty trustworthy. All right,
Harming
let's
the
get him
innocents
some-
is not in my repertoire.
would you like some milk, warm or cool?
Now that you specify, I think I would like it cold.
All right, let's get this man some cold milk. All right, and I hand over the quad X shot over to Ninkasi, and I stare her right her in the eyes, and I go, "If you don't do this, and if you don't do it successfully," and then I stop and I just stare.
Do what successfully?
Don't want to find out, do you? Drink the shot.
So foreboding. So
Ninkasi's just gonna throw it back. She's not a huge drinker, but she's just gonna throw it back.
Uh-huh.
Give me a con save, please.
Yeah, you better.
This is like me IRL taking a shot. I don't do well with shots. 17.
Nice.
It hits, and you like for 1 second, but you force it down, and
like-
it's oof.
All right,
It's
and then
strong.
I say,
You think it's whiskey, but you can't be sure. It hit hard.
Woo! Okay. My eyes are burning, and I'm just
Yep.
like,
yeah, because you know what? This is a team. We drink together, we fight together, we die together. Sometimes from our own friends, but other times from spears getting thrown from someplace.
true.
And because of that, I just want to say to all of you, good night. And I go to my room.
okay.
Leo,
Did I
aren't you
pass
supposed
your
to be
test?
the one-
Hold here, everyone.
What was that, Curly?
The kiddo goes.
I
to
said,
sleep.
Leo, aren't you supposed to be the one giving speeches? That was pretty good.
Honestly, I'm just here as a mentor to Hauld. Hauld is going to be the real star of the show, and he's already doing just that. So, yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
How your students learn so quickly. I'm so proud.
What a
Good night.
guy.
Good night, everybody.
Indeed. Good night.
Yeah, hopefully the speech was rousing enough to be reciprocated.
Curly picks up the XX4 bottle and just puts it in the bag with her.
No.
No.
I take it and I bring it back out.
You pull it back out.
I pull it
She
back
goes
out
to try to
especially
pull
'cause
it again.
it's my bag. So no. I put it back on the table
I come
I,
back
like,
and I
push
go,
with my other hand away.
wait a sec, everyone. We all got to drink again for Kaza. 'Cause he's not here.
For Kaza!
For Kaza.
For
And then
Kaza.
we all, and I go, a round of milk, please.
For
No.
A round of cold milk.
No.
Yeah, after your
Maybe
after
a
you
shot
get
of water.
whiskey and milk.
Whiskey and
Shot
milk.
chaser.
So good.
Oh, gross.
Everybody
Ew.
is good in
I feel like I have to make
Curdled.
another con save for that.
And then I take my bed.
Yes.
All right, Hauld goes to bed. Do the rest of you stay up, or do you all head off?
I think stay up for a little bit, at least. I think.
I'm in
Where-
Ninkasi's bag.
Was Sue going to ask anybody else in the inn like soon, or like wait until like tomorrow or something for like artificers to unlock the
As
cage?
you are sitting there, you do see Sue coming in and out of the kitchen a couple of times, going up the stairs, back down the stairs. A handful of people walk by, and at one point she leads a kind of slouching red tiefling figure over, who is wearing kind of like these black cloth garments, but is kind of like sort of like leaned over a little bit, and she says, "Hey Hans, you were looking for somebody to open your dragon cage, right?"
Is that? Yes. Hello.
Yeah, this here is Forcus Verity. Forcus, these folks could use some of your magic help. And Forcus kind of like peers out, and there's like one of his eyes is like a little bit like more like dilated than the other, and he goes, "You folks be needing my assistance, I see. What can old Forcus do for you?"
Forcus. Hold on, DM.
Mhm.
I probably brought him with me when I went to sleep. I've been holding him this whole time, right?
Yeah, if you say so. Like so the dragon cage is currently in your room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So he
Hold
comes
on,
up.
that.
And he's, I was told there was a fairy dragon in a cage. Where is it?
Yes, that would be, I guess, Hauld kind of brought to the room. Can go grab it, or maybe just come up to the room really quickly and see if there's anything to do about
This is
it.
some sort of proposition, because I'm kind of into it, but I do want to know what I'm getting myself into.
Kind of.
No.
No,
Right,
not a
because you do have to be careful
proposition.
with when folks ask you to come into the room when you've only just
Right.
That's a bit strange.
Yeah, an actual cage that is magically perhaps locked and
See.
needs to be unlocked.
Yes, I
right,
took it
yeah.
at face value when Sue here told me what y'all needed.
Yep, exactly what it was.
Ninkasi's having
Come
trouble
along.
not making like eye contact with his like crazy eyes that are like wide open and slightly askew.
It's not like
Okay, so
quite a
who's-
lazy eye. It's like one is just like kind of bloodshot and like permanently dilated, and the other one just kind of is like looking fairly normal.
Okay.
I'm
so
thinking very
yes.
filch.
So
Little
who's
bit.
gonna go get what's his face, little dude?
If you all want to
Uh,
get your friend, I'm gonna be drinking in the corner. Come get me when you need.
Okay, yeah, we'll bring them down. Leo will go upstairs to Hauld's room. Knock, knock, and then enter. Hald, are you asleep yet? Hello? All right, sleep it is.
I'm afraid
How
your
long-
friend has fallen asleep, and I am not able to rouse him from his slumber.
It's been a long day.
It has
yeah.
indeed. I have been trapped in this cage for some time, but I understand you have been dealing with quite a lot mentally and physically.
Yep,
That man
there's
has sleep apnea.
what, satyrs and pixies and more pixies and more pixies and more pixies. I forgot count, but
You've
anyways.
had some strange adventures before you were able to
Yeah.
find me. Is your friend all right? He seems to have some sort of trouble breathing when he sleeps.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen him sleep before.
I would request to be placed in, if I am not out of this cage, another room because, well, I don't think I could get to sleep with this noise.
Oh, there's glass.
Yeah, there's some trauma there. There's, we'll work that out at a later date.
From the limited amount I've heard of his speaking in his sleep, I believe your friend certainly has, what is the term? Baggage to unpack.
It's
Don't
too
we all?
expensive.
Don't we all? Yeah, not enough money either. All right, Leo goes to pick up or assist to pick up the cage, assuming Talvar's doing a little fly thing to make it easier.
Yeah, you've been speaking through the door. Point of order. Hauld, did you lock the door
Oh.
when you went in?
He didn't hear you.
I don't think he heard you. He's too
It's the
busy.
sleep apnea.
Did you
What?
Did you lock the door before you went to bed?
Oh, probably not.
Okay.
I wouldn't. Definitely not.
All right. So Leo, you were able to open the door. And...
Yeah.
Oh, thank the goddess.
We need a fantasy CPAP machine.
A quiet.
It's just a constant it's just like a constant wind spell just blowing down your throat.
Just hire a mouse to
Fun
jump
fact,
up and
my
down.
first job out of college was working for a medical device company that made CPAP machines.
Oh gosh.
Weird
There you go.
tangent, I know.
Air elemental CPAP.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need it in the world now.
Just like a tiny little air elemental.
I'm
trapped in a
really
box that's
young
just, like,
for this problem.
blowing
Yeah.
at you, blowing air into your mouth all night.
Oh god.
All right, takes Sir Talavar, go downstairs to
Okay.
the common area.
You guys just let me suffocate in my room.
You suffer. Leo assumes that's how you sleep.
It's okay, as long as we don't let you fall asleep on your stomach, you're fine.
Leo doesn't know any better. He's like, oh, so he sleeps, sure. Kind of weird, but
I have
that would be.
to, Sir Leo, I must confess, I do believe your friend Sir Hauld is definitely experiencing some sort of troubling disorder you might wish to assist him with in the future.
Oh, is that not normal? Is he not supposed to be doing that?
I have never
thought
met
that
a
was
creature that tosses and turns with a ferocity as if the hounds of the nine hells were after him.
All right, just another thing we need to add to the docket. We will go over that one. There's just never a dull moment in this bunch, huh? And you've only been here for half the
No,
time
you
we
are
have.
quite a very colorful group of people. I should be sad to take leave when I must return to my lady, but nevertheless,
Besides, you
your
don't have to
glorious
sugarcoat it.
deeds will be told far and wide. That I can
Right,
promise you.
all right. Let's get you out of this cage. Takes downstairs. Rest of the group. All right, focus.
Oh, now that would be a really handsome fairy dragon. He wouldn't be for sale, would he?
Oh no, I'm not.
I will let them speak for themselves. Sir Talavar, are you for sale?
Most certainly not. And this is your idea of a savior, someone who would free me from his cage. He looks nothing but a common brigand.
Do you not want to be freed? I mean, we can just take you back upstairs, and you can just stay in there. That's just.
I apologize, my good sir, but I am not for sale. I am, in fact, my own dragon. Well, mine own, but for my eternal service to the Lady Neva. And the
You
dude
heard
just
it there.
looks between the dragon and you, in his big eyes, just there be some sort of strange things here that I'm not going to get into right now. Do you want my services or not?
Yes.
Right. Let's take a look then. And he lifts the cage up, and he's sort of twisting and tumbling it around. He's not being very gentle, so Sir Talavar's just bumping around in the cage. All right. Yep. There's all right. Standard glyph warding. You've got a bit more extra protection on there. Okay. Mutters under his breath. Right. I think this is going to need a bit of special attention. I can get it open in about an hour, if that's all right. But
Is that a guarantee?
well, when Forcus Verity promises something, he delivers. But he is going to need something in return.
So Televar, that's all you.
My good sir, I can offer you nothing but my services as a knight and my sword should you need defending. I might,
Pretty good deal, right?
I might take that little sword of yours, but I don't think I can do much more than pick the teeth. Do we have an accord? And Sir Televar's like, well, I loathe to part with it, but I did promise the person who could free me from this confinement. So indeed I will, if that is all right with you, Leo.
Well, I mean, we need our piece too. We're kind of like the middlemen here. We got you to focus, and focus is going to get you out. So something for
But I only
focus,
have
a little
one
bit for
sword.
us.
I cannot grant it to both of you.
Well, what else do you have?
My honor as a knight, but I cannot give that up at present. I can only speak highly and offer services, perhaps assist you in some manner that you need for the time being. But I would need my sword to better fight alongside boon companions. So we are at a bit of a bind.
Ninkasi, Curly, any ideas?
I can give. This is something that's somewhat special to me. As you can potentially tell, I'm a cleric. And I like go into my pack past Curly.
What sort of cleric be you?
Tempest?
You wouldn't perhaps be one of the sea with your sort of
Yes.
lineage there.
Yes.
You worship the one Liba. Yes?
Yes. Are you saying you'd do me a favor? Maybe? Perhaps?
I'm telling you to be careful. That is what I'm giving you information for.
Oh, why?
I know many a good sailor be drowned because of that element. The sea is a terrible thing. Best steer clear of it.
Well, I can breathe in water, so I can't drown.
Well, that's very good for you then, miss.
I'm a water Genasi, so you know,
I see.
can breathe air and water, so I'm actually good. So I won't drown. So
Would we all be so
I'm-
lucky?
if only. So okay, well I guess since this is not doing me a favor, just a warning. Well, the warning is a favor, that's for sure. I will
No,
give
you get that for free.
the information. Well, you still need to let our friend out here.
Oh, yes, of course.
So I will give you my censer and block of incense. And these are.
Wait a minute. I have a carnival uniform. You know the ones with the wings? I have. Do you want to try that before you give away your priceless, well-loved objects?
It's not priceless,
I
but
am terribly sorry. You all seem to be under the impression that I am interested in your trinkets and things of sentimental value, unlike the folks that live here full time in this fair
Oh,
realm.
money!
No, yes, I am more interested in the shiny stuff. Yes.
Mm.
Have any gold
oh,
or
okay.
silver?
Oh, yeah. Here's a gold piece.
Yeah. All of us. Oh,
One
shit,
gold.
Like
money.
way easier.
Why do
What gold piece?
you insult me?
Finally,
For my,
something
for
is
my services,
easy.
you offer me one gold piece.
Oh, well, I don't know how much
wow.
your services are worth.
5
Uh,
gold
At
pieces?
least 6 times that.
Oh. Okay. Well, here's 2 from me.
Sure. here's
I'll give you 2.
Yeah.
He bites it. Sticks it in his
It's
pocket.
real. We're not
Uh,
gonna. This is not shenanigans.
Well, professional courtesy, just to ensure that I'm not being taken for a ride, as it were. Now, I shall free your friend, and keep in this cage, if you don't mind.
Okay, I mean we're not gonna do anything with it. It's not like
That's
anything
part of-
else fits in there.
I mean, that's probably like 2 gold, right? It's a pretty nice cage. It's magical.
Yeah,
It's probably worth a bit more than that, to be honest, but I was thinking about melting it down, actually.
So the cage is your
Whatever.
payment, and we get our gold back?
No, I need both. My rates are discounted because I'm getting the cage.
Okay,
Sure.
Take the cage.
I
fine.
mean, we
Yep,
don't need the
take it.
cage. That's
Yep.
okay.
Right. I'll be setting to work then. Your friend will be free within the hour. Pleasure doing business with you. And he sits down and starts muttering incantations as he waves his hands over the cage. Sir Talavar looks at you all with like a very Like, I don't know if I
He
like
just-
what's going on kind of look.
I would stay sitting nearby. I wouldn't like make it obvious that I'm sitting there watching him. I would just stay in the general vicinity, like,
Okay.
and probably, I don't know, read some scripture or whatever clerics do.
I think
Crowley's
Leo would actually.
gonna...
Okay.
Go ahead, Leo.
I was say Leo would actually be like really involved in the process, like ask questions, like, "Oh, what are you doing now? Like, oh, how does this work?" Like, just be really super interested in like how he's doing that.
Okay. For the first like
Crowley's
10
gonna be on
minutes,
Leo's shoulder, sharpening a knife, but non-threateningly.
he's able to like answer like he's performing a variety of spells and trying out like your basic knock and things like that, and attempting to disarm the glyphs that are on it, and that there are like a number kind of like matrix together, and it's kind of like almost designed to not be able to be broken. It's a bit tricky. But after about 30 minutes, you ask like you kind of like start cycling the same question around, and he just goes, "Look, do you want your friend to be free or not?"
Well, of course. I'm just so curious. I mean, pardon me. I did nothing I've ever seen before. It's so interesting. You're very talented. You know, you might be a part of the ballad, the saga of our adventures because you played such a pivotal part.
You could be right. You'd be writing a song about me. Is that what you're telling me?
It kind of, you know, an epic, a poem, ballad of sorts.
Make the trade
Yeah. Let's see, persuasion 17.
He looks. He goes,
You'll have at least 2 lines dedicated just to you.
positive things.
Of course, helps us. If you could get this open, which you seem like you're well on your way to doing so.
Right, back to it. And he just like with renewed vigor, just jumps right back into the work.
Leo keeps asking the same questions until it like he understands.
He's answering them again without really a whole lot. You've convinced him to just not be annoyed at this point. After about 45 minutes, he mutters something under his breath that you can't quite catch. Takes out of his pocket a like little vial of like iridescent like purple liquid, pours it around the bars, and then the bars just go and melt into slag. And then he flicks it, and the rest of it just cracks open. And Sir Talavar flies out and stretches his wings and goes,
Hey!
"Finally! That is magnificent, good sir. I am sorry I ever doubted you. All in a day's work. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to be going back to bed with my prize here." And he picks up like the slag of the cage and starts shuffling off up the stairs.
Yeah, thank you. Good. Doing business with you.
You're welcome.
Good night.
And Sir Talavar is just like flitting around the bar now, and I cannot tell you how good it feels to be free and able to stretch these wings once again. Ah, thank you, noble heroes. I do, in fact, owe you a boon of service, or perhaps, if you do wish my physical sword, I can gift it to you as well.
It's probably tiny, right? Like, because he's tiny.
You look at it, and Ninkasi, you get the sense that he has called it a sword. It looks like it's probably closer to a dagger if you were to hold it, but you could use it as a dagger.
Okay, I definitely don't. I think he should stay armed, so we don't have to defend him. He can just defend himself.
Yes, your services might be required, but I don't believe, shall separate you from your blade.
I can promise that my services for defense and otherwise are yours until we leave this realm of hither. Is that acceptable?
Sure.
Right.
Sounds wonderful.
I will sally forth to do that and keep all of you safe from harm. And he just like pops his chest out when he says it. And
Yes,
Salavar
you
is now
shall.
your ally.
Nice.
Well, he was before, but
Aw.
now he's useful.
But like now, yeah, now he's not
Ourselves a
stuck in a
dumb
cage.
NPC.
Yeah.
It's
How's
not an
the AI
escort
on this one?
mission.
I am sworn to
I
carry
mean-
your burdens.
Oh no! Did you just Skyrim us? Did you just leave us?
Yes, I did.
Oh, not Lydia. Oh, God.
I straight up, I had Lydia for like a good, like, 15 hours, and then she died, and I had to rewind and realized I hadn't saved for so long. I lost so much progress, but it was worth it.
I have
Anyways.
sworn to
Got her
carry
back.
your burdens.
All she did was get in the way.
Sort
It's
to
okay.
leave me alone.
I mean, so who's the Thane in this metaphor? It's got to be Hauld, right?
Yep, it's all.
Anyway,
That's our
Uh-huh.
boy.
The rest of us off to bed. Or...
Right, I am going to stretch my wings, but don't worry, I will be close behind the inn at all times, and I will see to it that you are all woken up at a satisfactory point in the morning. See you all, valiant heroes! And he
Alright.
flints
I
out the
don't
window.
I don't like that he's going outside, but I can't stop him, so I'm just going to go to sleep.
Okay. You
who's
all,
rooming with me?
You all
Nobody.
go to-
No one.
You all go to your various rooms, however you have decided to split and or group, and one by one drop off to sleep. And it is a much more sound sleep than you had on your first night,
Ooh.
where you partied it up with a bunch of satyrs and tried to find patches of grass to sleep on, for instance. And the evening passes without incident. You all have a long rest.
Yay!
Nice.
Dun, da, da, da. All right. You wake up the next morning with the sun in your eyes, out the window. Weirdly enough, you haven't felt the inn move at all. It seems like it's just stayed where it is, at least from the way you can feel it. But glancing out the window, you see that you are in a completely different part of Hither. I'm going to make some rolls here. Okay. Yeah. You all see off in the distance, emerging from the fog, appears to be a large hill.
Yes!
Yeah.
We
And
did something right, people.
you seem to be approaching the destination that you had in mind prior to all of
Let's
this.
go.
And you meet
The
back down.
Goblin
You meet back
Hill.
down at the breakfast hall in the morning.
Good
Right.
morning, everybody. How did we sleep? Leo particularly looks at Hauld.
I'm like, I don't know. I have like a migraine. I don't know. I think I gotta like maybe drink tea before bed.
Yeah, maybe some more milk, something like that.
Are you having trouble sleeping at night?
I mean,
Are
I
your
guess you could
symptoms
say
as bad
that.
as like you got hit in the head by an orc?
I like feel like I'm never rested, and like
Covens and Cauldrons is for you.
I also don't really dream.
No.
That's weird.
Huh. That doesn't sound very restful.
Wow, you guys are like really supportive. Thanks.
I mean, I feel like
That's weird. Is the first thing you
It'd
say.
It'd just be weirdly tragic if you died in your sleep. Like one of our characters in this campaign just like died because he couldn't breathe, you know?
There's not enough normal
died
dying
of
in
natural
D&D.
causes.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
It's
There's not
undignified.
enough regular dying in D&D. You know, sometimes you don't have to die from a giant. Sometimes you can just have a heart attack,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm sure you noticed, Hauld, when you woke up. We freed Sir Tavalar. It came by to grab him. And it seemed like you were having a little bit of trouble sleeping. I don't know. Tavalar said that that's probably something that we should investigate more into. Get you some permanent solutions.
Do you think if I like exercise before bed that would help?
I wish I could tell you the answer, but Hauld, I've not a clue.
Okay, well, where is Sir Tiffany?
At that moment, through the open window,
Sir Tiffany
flies
Pollard.
this violet fairy dragon, and he just like whizzes over the breakfast table and does like kind of a little pirouette up in the air. Sword drawn, just goes, "Ha ha! Good
Enter
morning,
stage left,
valiant
Sir
heroes!
Tavalar."
I see you are all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Well, those of you that do have tails." As he like flicks his own in like a little bit of an affectation.
Yep.
I see, scouting ahead, that we have, in fact, approached our destination. But now that I am free, do we still wish to travel to this hill?
I think we're there.
That's
Let's
just what
do
I.
it.
That's just what I believe. Yes, I
Yeah,
saw it approaching
so
in the distance.
You owe
We're
me your
here,
sword,
we-
Hop
though.
off.
Might as well.
Did you want my sword or my service? I have sworn that I
Your
would help
service.
serve you. Oh, yes, of course.
Service.
I wasn't there for that conversation.
That's right. You were sleeping.
Hauld, did you
very
want the
fitfully.
sword?
I did want the sword, yes.
But
Did you
it's-
want the sword?
But how is he gonna fight with us if you have his sword?
You guys want
if
him
you wish
around?
to possess my sword instead, you may of course have it in lieu of my service, but I would then be not particularly useful to you in martial combat.
I have some magics, right? Could be useful to us in our journeys and finding Kaza and finding the house.
What if
and
you just
dispatching
hang
the
out
You
in the
some
backpack?
ways, but that would
Well,
be
we fight.
shameful for a knight such as myself not to
No
fight.
one's gonna know.
I would know. And it
Okay,
would
well,
eat
you
at
can
me
keep
forever.
you can keep the sword, but if you die, I get it.
I shall bequeath my belongings to you in the event of untimely death. So,
There it is. Everyone
was-
heard that?
Which, I mean, heard, noted, hopefully
Everyone
won't
heard
occur.
that? Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Word to your mother.
Yep.
Yep.
There it is. All right, everyone, let's go walk to this walking hill.
I should perhaps add the caveat: if you were to have a hand in my death, that would be rescinded.
We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that after you die.
That would be quite
I mean-
impossible.
What?
There's magic for that, I've heard.
Yeah.
We're
Are
losing
You
you,
never
service
know.
down
She just
here.
might kill you.
you the sort of adventurer
Like-
that have access to resurrection magic. Oh, excellent.
Not
I won't
either.
do any such thing.
I've heard the tales. You know, but
Hey, if it gets
not
foggy,
personally.
if there's a rain coming in, you better worry about it. Because the last time that happened,
That was, in fact, very unfortunate. Are we
Yeah.
still looking for your companion?
we sure are.
Yes, we are.
Right.
You didn't happen to spot them when you were flying around?
No, I'm afraid the only thing I could see in the distance was that massive hill.
Let's go there.
Right.
Does it have eyes?
I don't believe so, but it did seem to have
Does
a
it
number
have
of
feet?
trees.
Good enough.
Right. Onward to adventure.
Lead the way. You're the boss.
And
Onward.
he flits out the window. You
Huzzah!
all take your leave. Sue wishes you all well. You have not done
Yeah.
anything to
Oh, yeah.
reciprocate for the rooms. However,
That's
Um,
unfortunate.
you have been explained multiple times now that you do not need to reciprocate immediately. It can happen in the future.
Sue, we'll pop back around. You'll find us. We'll find you at some point. And we will not forget this. Thank you.
No worries. You all good luck with whatever you're doing. Stay safe, be well.
Bye, beautiful.
Make a persuasion check, Hauld.
Oh, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay. Speaking of, there are a number of things to redeem as well. Curly gets
Ooh.
inspo if you hadn't heard already, by the way. On whatever you want to use it on. You have inspiration now. And of course, Sir Talavar has inspo if he needs it.
He deserves it. I got a 16.
16? She looks at you kind of curiously, goes, well, all right, huh? Yeah. She gives you a
I
little
blow.
smile.
I blow her a kiss.
Thoughtfully goes back to like wiping down the glasses. You
What?
out
She
of the-
doesn't react.
She reacts like very slight, but not like very.
I mean, she's been pretty like
Wow.
bled the entire time. To be fair, she's just been
Wow.
kind of like non-emotional.
I need
So-
emotional connection.
NPCs
Also,
aren't
I have
known for their.
trauma.
Are you saying? Are you saying?
I
my
have
NPCs are
heterosexual
not-
trauma.
Oh, God.
I need an NPC to do emotional
Calm
labor
down.
for
You woke
me.
up with a satyr
I'm
puddle
a
puddle
fuckboy.
Hauld last time.
True.
Down
Oh,
boy.
God.
Yeah, you all make your way out of the inn, and as soon as the last of you leaves, the door shuts behind itself, and the legs lift up out of the swamp, and it just starts walking away again. You just see the feet just.
After we get out of the walking in, I kind of like just make a comment aloud saying like, it must be really hard to start a business here. Like, you know, they don't really exchange money. They just exchange like things. Like, how do you run a business on things?
That's what like people used to do, right? Just kind of trade things. That's how you get by.
We had a
think I've
Mr.
heard that.
Ramsey
Yes.
in our village that helped people get their trading in order.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it a Dave Ramsey?
Gerald Ramsey?
Oh,
yeah,
Dave's
Jar-
dad, right?
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Yeah, get your money in order or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Grandma's
He
phone
would like
things
go
are
in
Gotcha.
and rescue, a kitchen or something.
Right. Anyway, I read Carly Marx, who's a voracious
Marx?
anti-capitalist.
Yeah, Ramona is my favorite character from his Karl Marx's landmark piece,
Carly
Ramona
Marx.
and Beezus.
Carly Marx.
Carly
Her.
Marx.
Pronouns right.
Eponymous.
Fantasy
Okay.
world.
Sorry, Dad.
Boy.
Oh my dear. As you are all debating the merits of anti-capitalism,
These are the means of production.
Sir Talavar zooms down and just says, "Are we approaching the hill or not? You all seem to be hesitating for some reason."
Can't you fly up and see it?
I
you
can,
just
in fact,
be
but I
useful?
am sworn to your service, not to mine own, to spy things out
Okay,
without
well-
any sort of follow-up. What exactly is it you need me to do?
All right,
Just
Sir Talkative Scout, please.
yeah, just
Ah.
scout for it. Make sure we're going in the right direction.
That
Do
I can
anything,
do.
Dragon Man.
To the skies! And he just flies up and towards the hill.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We wait.
Are you waiting for
We
your
wait
report back?
or go. Or...
Well, I guess we'll
We
just
can,
keep
like,
walking
start
in that
walking,
direction. Yeah, just
yeah.
keep going.
Okay, so
you know,
anyway,
he's
back to
just
Carly
scouting
Mark
it out.
Jepsen.
Carly Marx.
Carly
Uh,
Marx.
Dear
I
Lord,
love
this
it.
is incredible.
That's like gotta be your next character.
you
Carly
start
Marx.
making your way up the hill.
Such a good
as this
name.
mist like kind of parts away from you, and the hill like fully forms itself, and you are just greeted with this scent of sweet smelling fruit, this damp
I'm
and
sorry.
kind of like soft looking like silver green moss is blanketing this like the slope that you're walking on. It feels very soft, almost like velvet, as you are gently making your way up this slope that gives way to this like craggy ridge that marks the top of this hill. Dozens of enormous willow trees are kind of dotting this hillside, and they sort of sway about, which is weird because there's no breeze.
Whoa.
But it looks very peaceful and nice.
This is a trap, by the way. I've seen so many traps in my life that there's no way this is not
This
a
is
trap.
obviously non-threatening.
Yeah, of
This
course
is
it's
not-
It looks so
You guys are
beautiful. How
idiots.
could it be?
How could
Well,
could
you
something
guys are
so
dumb.
pretty
What are
be?
you going to throw
I
a
have to
dagger
find
at
Taylor.
it?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna. And while Hald's laughing at her openly as Leo hurls that, she just gets really sad and slides back into the bag.
Let's see.
Gonna
Curly.
throw a dagger on it.
In the midst of all this like almost like sickeningly sweet level of like chill nature, just in the bag, you feel like a wind like blow through the bag, and it pierces through, and like it's like stinky wind. It's
Oh, no.
like cow pies, but
What?
like blew through, and but only you
No.
smell this. The rest of you don't even feel the breeze.
Huh.
For who is that, sorry?
That was for Curly.
Just
Okay.
curly? That's it?
Okay.
Seems fine to me.
I don't know. It smells like shit to me.
It's you. That's
This is
you,
from inside the
Curly.
bag.
Or that? Oh yeah,
No.
I didn't clean the bag out. Let me do that. Yeah.
Mhm.
All that mud, you know, who knows
Curly,
what
you
is in
Tell
have
there.
to
So
like
Leo
it
has-
better than you saw it.
Leo has Curly in one hand and she's being really dramatic, just like laying out completely still.
We're trying to find your brother.
Come
okay?
on, Curly, it's fine. You don't need all this filth. You can be clean. It's not a crime to be clean, Curly.
my
We're
brother
trying to
at?
make sure
Where's
only
my
25% of your
brother?
family is
It
missing,
smells like shit in
not
here.
50. All right, we're gonna
yeah.
make the number of people missing in your family down by half.
I don't have
Exactly.
anybody except one brother.
You have us, Curly.
You do. You do have us.
Yeah.
Curly, you
Well, I have
us.
Ninkasi. I don't know
Yeah.
about the two of you.
You have
You've
these
known
two.
us for
Okay,
a whole
I
like
slap
3
Curly.
days.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I slap Curly very similarly to how I slapped that other person earlier.
And just
And they-
she just continues to
And
be
I look
sad.
at, and then I look at me, Curly. Look at me.
No.
Okay, and then I let her do her thing. I respect no. Yeah, Khroen can continue doing their
Rules
thing.
of consent in this campaign are very important for both the actors and the characters.
It's so
Precisely.
attractive. Consent's so hot. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, what happens?
All right, we'll leave you to, process, sulk. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah. How do the harangue or whatever it is?
Harangue.
What did you
Harangue.
just call me?
This becomes
What
such
did
a
you just
Harangue.
call me?
What the
becomes
fuck
such a
did you
thing.
just call me?
How do they grieve? What's like the normal
That was a
grieving
slur.
process?
I don't know. Just leave me alone. Just fucking, let's just go up the stairs or whatever. I don't even know where the fuck we are.
We're
Just
gonna
leave me
go. We're gonna
alone.
keep going. We gotta go. Let's go find the
I
goblin.
just wanted a Pepsi.
We just go, Sir Tavalar, where are you?
Sir Talvar floats down, and he's. I do believe we have found the person we are looking for. There is a cave, not but a few meters that way. And he points, and just like halfway down the hill, you can see kind of like a little rock outcropping.
You know what I just realized? He's
Yeah?
out of the cage. We don't
Yeah.
need this goblin anymore.
I mean, we're already here though, so we might as well stop
Yeah,
by. It's kind of
true.
like a, you're not hungry anymore, but you find yourself by the store,
is,
so might as well get stuff for later.
There is one thing you should probably be aware of.
Oh, now you tell us. Yes, what is it?
Well, I've only just noticed it myself, but those trees are getting a bit closer to us.
Yep.
Oh.
You look around in the trees that were like you were
Nope.
kind of standing like on the outskirts of like a copse, and now it's like they're kind of like a little closer into you, and they're still kind of like waving around. a little bit.
I was joking about the dagger thing earlier, but Curly, perhaps daggering the trees is actually a good idea.
Yeah.
Perhaps wait just a moment. Perhaps they are not our enemies.
Oh. Our
They have to be
friends.
hospitable to us. We're at
Oh
their
my
home.
god. Tiffany, if you're
Oh.
wrong about this, I'm going to be so mad.
That is not my name.
Tiffany.
But I will answer to it for the time being because I understand you are referring to myself.
Sir
Hold
Tiffany
just-
All I'm
Pollard,
loves
saying
to
is
give
things are not always as
nicknames.
they
New
appear.
York flavor of love. Sorry. Okay.
Have you encountered trees like these before, Sir Tavalar?
There are occasional
However-
tree folk that I have spoken to. They are, I believe, treants are what they are commonly referred to as. These may be
Ah.
cleverly disguised ones.
Also, Hold's nicknames now have me confused. Is it Tavalar or Talavar?
Talavar is my name, Sir Talavar. Well, if you must
Talavar,
know,
right,
my full
okay.
name is Sir Talavar the Brave, Noble, Fastidious, and Talkative.
Hey, remembering the titles, you'll soon get more, I'm
It
sure.
is-
That's all that
It is
matters in
very
life.
much,
is the
very
title.
much a part of the job.
Yep. It goes right on the resume.
Indeed.
Uh-huh.
P-
And the
Okay, let's
CV.
go. Let's approach the
Yeah.
trees suspiciously, yeah?
Yeah, no dagger yet, Curly, but if they attack us, then dagger.
I'm
No?
gonna use disguise self real quick. And then change into Sue from the tavern so I look a little less
Okay.
like threatening just
Is
in
it
case.
time to throw daggers yet?
Not yet, soon. Prepare,
Fine.
All
prepare.
right.
Keep them readied, but not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and yeah, okay, cool. Walk towards the trees.
As you get a little closer, the tree uproots itself just a little bit,
Yep.
and there are no eyes, but a little mouth forms on it, and it looks
Oh.
at you and goes,
Yep, it's Narnia.
"Who
Oh, God.
comes?
Hauld Thir.
Hold.
Yep.
Welcome to the hill of Telemi."
Ooh, that sounds fun.
The hills
Hmm.
don't have eyes here.
They have
Just mouths.
telling me where well thank you. Where should we go?
What
Is
do you
there
seek?
a goblin with a key?
And a Goliath.
You are
And a Goliath, our friend, Kaza.
looking for Jingle Jangle.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah, why wouldn't we be? Of
Jingle.
course.
I cannot help with a Goliath, but if you are seeking Jingle Jangle, she can be found in that cave. And he bends its like head, like the entire like tree trunk twists a little bit towards the cave that Sir Talavar had pointed out earlier.
Okay.
I'm sure everyone hears this, right?
You got a little closer than the rest of them. It's kind of a low voice, but it sort of echoes across the range. So yeah, as the rest of you are standing at a distance, you can hear this conversation on the wind.
Okay. I asked
Okay.
the tree, what if there's anything that we should take note of before approaching Jingle Jangle, which is also a huge plot device in the show Riverdale in season 3. But continue.
That fucking show.
Never seen that.
The tree goes, if you can, please help her. She is not herself lately.
She's not herself. What do you mean?
Oh.
Is she going to attack us if we go into the cave?
She's just
Taken over
kind of
by
bummed out.
evil.
She's kind of bummed out. Oh,
I feel like
so
we're
dark.
perfect for this. then.
Yeah.
This is the perfect
She was
situation for us.
Oh, she was robbed.
Brigands.
Brigands.
Oh.
She's
Are
Okay.
brigands?
been us
Alright.
ever since.
This is the kind of entry level quest that we can get the fuck in on. We're
Yeah, let's
qualified
do
for
it.
this.
Yeah,
one.
let's go help.
We're
Well-
so qualified.
Yeah, we can
But-
cheer people up really
It
well.
would be
fucking
Mhm.
so good.
much
We're
Yep.
so good at it.
appreciated.
Everyone who's seen us loves us.
Well,
Yeah,
okay, but here's the
everybody.
issue. If she was robbed by brigands, the brigands are Harringans, just like Curly. So maybe, well, maybe you can be
No.
like, maybe you can
There's
be extra
nobody like
nice to
me.
her. Yeah, but well, she's not gonna know the difference. She might think that you're coming to steal more of her stuff. So maybe you could be like extra nice to her.
Well, or you could
Mm,
just hide in the
not
backpack and
that.
never be
No.
seen. Yeah.
I'll throw a knife at her though if you
You
want.
you know what? You can go in my bag again and
Do
stay
life thing.
in the bag.
Yeah, just stay in the bag. You seem to like it. In
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's nice and
Have a
dark
good
and
night.
warm.
Let me
And
know when you see Kaza, okay? I'm gonna
Okay.
sleep
Absolutely.
like maybe 2 more times before I fucking lose it.
Yeah.
there.
Okay. So with that, the tree kind of like moves off to the side and gives you like a clear path towards this cave. It seems almost constructed out of these like rocks that have just been placed on one another.
okay.
All right. Thank you, Treants of the Hill of Ptolemy.
Thank
Well,
you for your help.
Thanks for nothing, Treebeard.
I say, God, I use Mage Hand and I offer it a pat on the back for the information.
It
don't know.
it turns a little bit and then just accepts it.
Okay. Oh wait. Is there water around?
Yeah, there's like a little like stream like flowing down the side of the hill.
Okay. I try to water the trees for the information.
This is wonderful.
Nice.
Good,
Thank you
good
for your
thinking,
help.
Hold.
Oh yeah. And then I just walk in front.
Making
Good
your
talk.
Way, making your way in
Downtown.
to cave. The first thing you notice is as you approach, the cave has an opening that is shaped like a gigantic keyhole. That you can
That's
fit in
cool.
one by one. And you walk into the back of, or you walk into the front of the cave and kind of like see that it gets a little bit dark here. And Sir Talavar is not unsheathed his sword, but he's dropped to the ground. He's kind of like walking on his 2 like legs instead of flying now. Just says, I think, despite the good intentions of our leafy friends back there, we best be on our guard. Who knows what may be lurking in the darkness aside from a helpful goblin?
A sad
Well-
goblin?
Potentially.
yeah.
I think the tree said she was just kind of bummed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
bummed out.
Yeah.
We'll help her
I mean,
A little
something
bit of-
was
if we
sold.
can.
That is, of course, the noble thing to do when someone is
All
brought
right.
to cheer them up.
God, I hate
Yes.
this guy.
Uh,
Okay, let's keep going.
you hear or you see a bunch of worn stone steps that are going down into what kind of like feels like almost a cellar, like it's gone into the hill now. You are no longer like on an outcropping, you are like inside of the hill, so it's kind of got that like cold like ground cellar kind of feel. It's a little chilly, and you can smell on the air, like almost like taste it. It smells a little bit like iron.
Ooh.
Like there's some metal around.
I have
And
anemia.
from a distant spot within this chamber that's like down the hall, you can see these like sputtering candles, like illuminating just so many keys that are hanging along the walls. Like, you know like a security guard like desk that just has like 50 keys. This puts them to shame. There are hundreds of keys, and they are hanging across. They're not just on the walls. They're hanging across on strings, like a weird key-based like cafe light kind of situation. This is a shrine to bits of metal that unlock doors. And as you take in this strange scene, you hear more keys jingling as a small figure kind of
jingle jangle
moves
guys
into view. And this
jingle
kind of pale orange goblin with a vest made entirely, or made with a vest that's just covered in like keys strung along the side of it, and they sort of swing around as she walks towards you, kind of makes her way over to you and just kind of like gives you a little faint smile and goes, "Hello. How might Jingle Jangle unlock a bit of happiness in your life today?"
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, God.
You're precious and need protection and help, and we will help you. I'm convinced already.
It's so precious.
Is it time to throw knives?
Jingle's a bit confused by all of this. Who are you people?
Well, we originally came here because our friend was stuck in a cage.
Curly, no.
Yeah, Curly, no, be nice. I like shut my bag.
You gave us
over
2
Curly.
more strikes, Curly.
We originally came to get our friend out of a cage, but our friend was freed by someone. But now we're here, and we heard that you're having a bit of a bad time, so perhaps we can help.
Oh, the trees told you about what happened to Jingle Jangle.
Yes.
Yep. They seem very worried.
Do something for you. Hey.
Steal from her, they did.
Yep, they
Give
did.
her
The trees.
black eye as well.
Oh
Those
no.
brigands.
That's awful.
The brigands.
It might come back, so Jingle Jangle doesn't want to leave.
Oh, have they come back before?
They've never found Jingle Jangle here. And here she'll
how'd-
stay, so she stays safe.
How'd you get a black eye if they've never found you?
Jingle Jangle was looking for truffles on the marsh. They came upon her.
There are pigs for that. Jingle jangle. They're specifically trained. They're single-use tools.
You're literally putting an
Jingle
entire
Jangle doesn't
industry
have
out
a
of
pig.
business.
Would be nice, though.
Oh, I bet we could get you a pig.
Could we?
I feel like that's a thing we could do.
Yeah, this is why they have people pump gas in Washington, okay? You can't take the pig's job. Jesus.
Can you? Is there animals around?
We
this
find some
cave?
feral hogs
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Are there any
I'm gonna
feral
roll
hogs?
for a D 30 to 50. No.
It's 40. Yeah,
You're in a
40.
cave. There don't appear to be any other living things in here.
Okay. Well, I go up to Jingle Jangle and I offer them a hug.
Make a persuasion check with advantage, Hauld.
See good things. Okay, D20. Oh wait, no persuasion. We got an 8, and is that a natty?
Nat
We got
20.
a natty 20 for a hug. We got a natty 20
Ooh.
hug. Aww.
At first, she kind of pulls away from you as you like go to like hug, like. But then your
Very
arms just go
platonic.
around her, and she's just like, oh. And then she kind of like
It's
hugs you
okay.
back, and you can hear like the keys like. Ding, 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 ding.
I go, I don't want keys. I just want you to be happy, Jingle.
This
First
is-
name only.
This is very nice. No one has treated Jingle Jangle like this in a long time.
And then I go down on one knee and look Jingle in the eye, and I go, my knees hurt. And then I put my other knee down, and then I take a break.
Your companion is very strange, but very kind.
That was a
The
good
int-
hug, though.
The intentions are always good with Hauld.
Yeah,
trees.
we just only get 50% there.
So what
Yeah.
brings a group of strangers into Jingle Jangle's humble home, apart from helping?
Well, to
What
be
can
honest,
she do for you all?
we needed your help, but now we don't need it anymore. So we figured we might just
Gotta
help
say hi.
you.
Yeah, we're already kind of here. We were on our way, and
Ah.
you know,
Kind of see what happened. You seem nice.
doesn't hurt to make friends.
Yeah, that was a good hug.
Friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is nice to have friends.
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The trees.
I'm
have
on
been
my
Jingle
knees
Jangle's
begging you
friends,
to be
but-
my friend.
well,
The trees have been your friends.
Yes, but it is nice to have other friends too. Thank
Yeah.
you all.
So you said they might come back, the brigands?
Not here, but if Jingle Jangle stays inside, they'll never find her.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Where
Okay,
were
what
you?
if I throw a knife at them? Can I throw a knife at them?
Yeah.
Yes,
Pop out of the-
probably.
You pop out of the bag and you
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah, just kind of like actually more like oozed out of the bag and then just hung out the side.
Does Jingle Jangle like revenge?
We'll get to that in a minute. Jingle Jangle like takes one look over at Curly and goes, huh? Oh, is
This
the
is a good one.
Paragon
This is a
also-
good one.
Also, another friend, not
Friend,
not
yes.
one of the
Friend.
brigands.
Yep.
Yep,
Friend.
another friend.
Okay.
Our friend, now your friend.
Yep, she's
a good
she's
one.
a little
Sorry,
sad
did
right now,
someone
kind
ask-
of like you.
Did someone ask Jingle Jangle about revenge?
Yes. Are you like kind of into it?
Jingle Jangle doesn't believe in violence, but between us,
Yeah.
she would like to fuck up those brigands.
Let's do it. Let's
Hell
fucking do it,
yeah!
Jingle. Tell us what. Can we do a whole montage of us getting ready?
Yeah, do I have montage music? Holy crap.
You,
We'll all do
You know,
our, we'll
we're-
act out our
we're just
separate
loading
scenes.
certain guns.
yeah.
In different shots. One of us has to do the
So
one.
yeah, we'll do
you know?
we'll do a little montage. But you know what? The music I do have is Sir Talavar's theme, so I'm just gonna play that. So Jingle Jangle is was kind of like her ears were drooping. She was like a little sad, like kind of moving a little slowly. You've all kind of perked her up a fair bit, and Sir Talavar kind of starts showing her sword techniques and stuff. And she has this flail that has a bunch of locks on it, and she's kind of mimicking some of the movements and learning a little bit more how to fight.
Aw.
Yeah, like that Kill Bill girl.
And you guys are practicing on the hill. And at some point in the afternoon, all the trees kind of start gathering around you and start thanking you for getting her out of her shell and out of her cave. And at one point, Jingle Jangle calls you over, Hauld, and puts a key in your hand and just says, Jingle Jangle wants you to have this to remember her by, and hopes that you find it useful.
I grab the key and I go, I think you just gave me the key to my heart. And I put it in my chest pocket.
You can
I'm
add
sorry.
an iron key to your inventory.
Okay.
Jingle Jangle doesn't want to leave the hill where she lives, but if you all have promised to fuck up the brigands, she's really, really happy to help you with whatever you need going forward. Basically, that's kind of
Nice.
what she says. I'm skipping the roleplay
Okay.
portion of it, but
Hey, awesome.
I'm down.
Well, we keep making friends, guys. All because
Yeah.
of confidence. Look at that. Sometimes being nice is a good thing.
It is.
Ugh. I hate when a quest ends with a moral story.
Okay.
Curly, I have something that can maybe cheer you up.
What is it? Is it alcohol?
It's your
No?
brother. I'm just
How
kidding.
about drugs?
Oh, that was me and
You have
Hauld. That was...
intravenous drugs.
No,
perhaps.
not drugs, but it involves one of your favorite activities. It's a little game I thought of called Caught or Not. If you can steal something from me and I don't catch you, you can keep it. But if I catch you, then you have to give me something of yours.
Bitch, I'm in. You think I
Alright.
even had to think about it? I'm gonna steal so much. I'm gonna fuck you up, little man. And she's
Alright.
2 feet tall, and he's 6 feet tall. I'm gonna
you
fuck you up.
can try, but do you want to give it a bit of a time limit? If you can steal something within, I don't know, say 8-hour period, and I don't catch
Okay.
you, then you can keep it.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna fuck you.
You can do it whenever.
You're gonna regret so much of the things that you just did.
Good.
I'm gonna
I
make
hope
you
I do.
live to regret it. I'm gonna. Okay.
Yep. So much regret. I'm ready for it.
Okay. So do you all
works.
pass
All
the
right.
rest of the day just like chilling and like having fun on the hill?
Yeah, that's
Might
literally.
as well.
Okay.
I think we need like a plan to, get rid of the Harringans, right? Or no? Do we not have to do that?
I mean, they could just attack us.
Oh.
If what I have heard about those brigands is true, then they do seek out and attempt to rob passers-by. If we want to make ourselves perhaps appear an easy
Play in the
target.
road then.
Exactly.
Play in the
Or
road.
we could take the fight directly to them.
Where are they?
That is a good question. Perhaps we should ask our new friends.
Jingle! Hey, Jingle!
Yeah, Jingle Jangle comes back up and just like,
Okay.
what can Jingle Jangle do for you?
We need some information, Jingle. Number one, thank you for everything that you've provided for us. I'm very happy that you're happy.
Jingle
But
Jangle thanks you all
because-
for the happiness that you've unlocked.
Well, because we unlocked some happiness, can you help us on our next task?
What is it?
Leo?
Oh, well, this band of brigands, right? We don't want them either attacking you again after we leave or anyone else. So either, like, if you know where they are, we can go deal with them, or we can do something else and maybe lure them in so we can.
If
You
you are
know?
planning to take the fight to them, we live on the Brigands Tollway. And she
Brigands
takes the map
Hmm.
out of Hauld's hands and points to a spot in the top, like, center almost, where you see kind of like a sprawling like mass of what appear to be like wood planks, and in the center like a stump, like a really large stump. They can be found
Brigands
there
Tollway.
if they are not wandering about beating people with clubs and sticks.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Does Sir Tiffany Pollard know where like this is?
He glances over at the map and goes, well, of course, the nature of things is to change and shift and move around, but that is quite the landmark, I assume. If we bend our intention towards finding it, we shall have no trouble at all.
And I look at Jingle and I touch my key and I say, "What will I know what to do with this?"
Jingle Jangle thinks it will prove useful when the time comes.
And I go up to Jingle and I kiss her palm, but not the back side, the front side.
That was strange, but nice.
Okay. And then I hug her again.
It when you kiss her palm, by the way, it like tastes overwhelmingly of iron.
I'm anemic. So and then I give her a hug and then I say,
Oop, you've
when
broken me.
when you
Dad's broken.
when this key guides the way, we'll make sure to unlock much more happiness in the name of Jingle Jangle.
Amen.
Jingle Jangle
Amen.
appreciates your pause for dramatic effect.
All right, let's go.
The trees like wave you goodbye. Jingle Jangle kind of like flails like the weird like lock flail that she has, and kind of like waves you goodbye. And you make your way down the hill with a plan of action, with some lighted hearts, and with still somebody missing in your party that is in some ways weighing you down.
Who?
As you contemplate the future, contemplate your plan of action, and your ultimate goal of trying to make your way to the palace and free Zybilna from whatever is keeping her imprisoned. Thinking back on all the weird and wacky things that you've done in the last 48 hours. That is where we are going to end tonight's session. Thank you all for playing, everybody. This was
Yeah.
an emotional roller coaster of sorts.
What the
Started with
fuck?
pixie
Did you just
battle.
touch my heart with
Yeah.
that closing monologue?
Apparently,
That was.
I did my
What
best.
the fuck?
I do my
I
best.
can't wait till the next episode. What is going
You all,
on? My
you all were
heart.
so nice to Jingle Jangle. I had to say something nice.
I like Jingle Jangle.
Yeah,
Jangle is
that
a
was
sweet,
Best
very
of all.
different than usual.
that everyone must protect. Boop,
Yeah, there's not
your
a-
Hald's wild swings between his reaction to Sir Talavar and oh my gosh.
Just blindly.
I'm anemic. Sorry.
Kill this guy.
Like you know when someone like works with like a lot of like iron and metal and like their hands just smell
Yeah.
like iron, like it's very much that. She collects
Yeah.
gifts, y'all.
I'm anemic.
I like characters that kind of just do like everything right except for one thing. They just
Just
don't
one
get it
stuff.
in like one way. Like everything else was right, but
Mhm.
I didn't quite get it at the end.
That's okay. It's all right. Yeah, so we are done with this session today. We will be back, of course, next Monday. That is going to be, I'm pulling up calendar because I don't know dates. The 24th of January at 6 p.m. Pacific. Hopefully we will have Kenobi back then as well, and we will see what the heck happened to Kaza. But in the meantime, let's run around the table. Boop, where can people find you? Apart from the great state of Colorado, as your background indicates.
If you want to stalk me, my address is www.onlyfans.com/BoopasaurusRex. That's the same across all social media platforms, including
You think I would learn
OnlyFans. Sorry, Twitter.com/BoopasaurusRex. Thank you very much.
All right. Of course, Ehloanna, where can people find you?
I'm Ehloanna on Twitter and Instagram. That's where you can find me.
Excelente. And of course, Space Ghost.
Space Ghost, all one word, on
Coast to
Twitter.
coast?
Coast to fucking coast.
Bring
Bring me
That's-
Kaza back right now. Where
That's
is
a great
he?
Show. All right. Last but not least, Khroen, where can folks find you?
Primarily Twitch and Twitter. It's at Khroen, Khroen.
Alrighty, and of course I am
On
at
the
Pyrotechnics
TFT battlefield.
everywhere on the Twitter, on the Instagrams, on the Twitch as well. When I'm not here on Castles and Castles, boom. Thank you all so much for watching. For everybody who, of course, participated in the chat, contributed in various ways. Thank you so much for your patronage as well. We love you all. Take good care of yourselves. We will see you next week. And yeah, bye-bye, everybody.
Thanks for healing the damage I did, chat.
Get your sleep
Thank you,
apnea
Ninkasi, for
checked.
being a
Jangle,
badass.
thanks to you all for watching.